Today I'm going to replace this Suzuki address 110. The fuel pump gave it up, and like I said, the big problem is the new one doesn't come with the float. So I need to remove this from the old one and put it onto the new one. That's where we're at right now. I already removed the old fuel pump, so I'm not going to go through that removal. And as far as the fuel injector's already open, and there's no gas squirting, so here's the old fuel pump and the new one. And my problem now is that I need this fuel level, and because of this little washer, I can't get the clips off the sensor. And then also I'm gonna have to get these pins out without breaking them, which I think I'm gonna probably have to. I don't have a pin pusher, but I'll figure this out as we go. Okay, I started by this little washer in here is preventing me from taking this out, the float off, because it can't come off without this washer. So I pried the washer with the knife to get it up a little bit, and now I'll see that. Hope you can see this. Pry the washer off with the screwdriver. Don't lose it, right? The two keeper and the float comes off. This is the mechanism here that keeps your float orientation against the fuel gauge. So you be careful with this. Don't get this dirty. I have to take out the clips that hold it. One down here. That one came out easily. The other ones don't want to pop out that easily. Being careful not to harm the wires either. Just gonna have to do a lot of editing here. Get these wires out in here. Do some slack. So when this comes off, it doesn't hurt the wire. So we'll carefully remove these wires. And also carefully clip this pump off. Successfully getting it out in there. Huh? Now we remove the sensor from the old pump here. I'm left with the problem of getting these wires pins out without breaking them. Okay? So let me figure that out and we'll come back later. Yeah, it wasn't easy. You know, these pins are always a problem. They cut away the shell, and I had to, because I don't have the proper pin pusher tool, I put the knife up inside the connector and pull the connector out, okay? And because I can't really see up in here, I'm going to have to do the same thing on this side. Cut the shell open. Cut the shell open enough to get to the pin. Put the knife in the pin. Until I can put the knife in here and pull the pin right out. Okay. Now I got the new pump here. I'm gonna install the I'm gonna install the sensor here. Yeah, so I got part of it in. I got this side in now. Try to click the rest in here. Last piece. And that's what's good about either making a video or taking a digital picture of your assembly before you start, in case you forget how it goes back together. It's red, black, red, black. So the red wire goes here on the end, the black wire goes there. So thank God I took a video of that. I'm gonna have to tighten up the. They bent it when I took it off. Should click in and stay in. Once it's in there, it should not come out like that one, like that. I guess I bent this a little bit. In order to do that, we just tighten up the tab. A little bit. A little bit. Here's a hole. Once it clicks in there, it should not come out, see? It should be very difficult to come out. It should be nice and solid. Don't want that to come out. Red, black, red, black. Put the sensor back in. You have to put the washer back on. This washer is this crush, this is the keeper. So I'll tighten up the keeper a little bit. I think think I loosened it when I took it apart. Don't lose that. If it takes off from me, we'll be in big trouble, right? Here. Whatever you do, don't lose that. These are hard to get. You'll never get another one. Tighten that up. Put it back on. No, can't be loose. Come on, any play in there? Even that little bit of play is too much. Alright, so there you go. I got this on. Push the washer back down. And it's tight. This is tight. This is tight enough. It does not play. Wires it back in. Now that's the fuel pump and the float sensor. The rest is just putting the pump back in. Put the new fuel pump back in carefully. How did I get it out of there now? No boy. How did I even get it out of there? I don't know. Finagle it back in. Carefully, carefully, carefully. Very carefully put the fuel pump back in. Make sure the O-ring is in its spot. I can't get the O-ring back on. There it goes. Okay. So we can put this on. Oh, there's a notch. There's a notch in the there's a hole. You love my videos, right? Look, there's a little nubble there that has to go through this plate. Can only go on one way. And that's good, I guess, because you can't put it on wrong. And that also forces the fuel pump to be in the correct orientation. So we'll plug in the main plug, and we're going to do a test here. Fire her up and see what it works. Click back in the carefully. You don't break this slide. Okay, there it is. Okay. So far so good. Alright, with that. Now comes the test. We're bleeding out the air from the fuel pump. We pull out the fuel line, and you need to bleed out the air from the fuel pump by starting the fuel pump and letting the air out until it squirts and putting it back in. So now that the air is out of the fuel pump line, we'll reconnect it and go ahead with the testing process. Now that everything's back together again, when I turn on the key, you're going to hear the fuel pump fire up. Here it goes. Listen. Listen. That's the fuel pump. So, once you replace your fuel pump, in order to check if the gas is injecting, fire up the fuel pump. You notice gas is squirting out, see it? as long as that's flowing like that. As long as it's a constant stream of gas flowing, it will run. So that's it for the fuel pump. It works now.
Now that my scooter's running now, and the fuel pump and the injector and everything's working properly, I'll put my Suzuki address 110 scooter all back together again, and that completes the fuel pump replacement for the Suzuki address. Thank you.